Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Artjeremiah and I am a full-time terrain builder. And in today's video, we're going to be experimenting with colored hot glue sticks and making lava terrain. Now, I've already been making lava terrain with clear hot glue like this, and I just added it and then painted it white, then yellow, then orange, and then added a highlight. I have a video on that. I have a couple videos on that already on the channel, but it's a very time-consuming process, and I'm not here for all that. Not only do I get bored, but it just makes it not worth selling, and I want people to enjoy all the lava terrain they can get. So I figured it'd be beneficial if I showed you guys the same way. I am still in the experimental stages of this. Bear with me while we do this little experiment. Last time I did this, I did the hot glue at these stages, and then I added some glow around that. Today, I'm going to be doing a little bit different, so stay tuned if you want to see that. And also, I'm going to have these colored hot glues that I'm using in the description of the video as Amazon affiliate links. With those affiliate links, you'll get enough hot glue to make probably all the terrain, the lava terrain for your table that you'll need. So just order one of each and you should be good. Before we get started with the hot glue, I'm actually going to start with some orange paint, and we're going to do the glow first this time. And I haven't ever done it this way, so we're going to do that. Let me get some of it out. I'll do the biggest one on camera. The rest I'll do later, and we'll show you the end results and the glamour shots at the end. Stay tuned to see the whole set. For now, we're just going to add some glow, and I'll show you on this guy what I'm doing. And I'm just going to start dabbing paint on it first. Most of this is going to be covered, so you don't need to be too specific with it. We're just dabbing it on where we're going to have the lava. So anywhere you think there's going to be glow, probably do that. And the orange isn't going to cover the black very well, but we don't want it covered. We just want it to look like a glow. And it may be more beneficial to do it after you put on the orange and the yellow, but we'll see. I don't think so. I think this is the way to go. Let's add a little bit of this red to some of the glowy spots. Okay, that looks good. It almost looks like lava terrain just like that, but we're going to make it really stand out, so don't stop there. Now, I'm not an expert of volcanoes or anything, but I imagine that molten lava has the same or a similar consistency as molten plastic, which is why I went with hot glue for my lava. And it's been working out great for me. So let's start this colored lava, this colored hot glue. And I'm using a silicone mat. This is a piece of a silicone mat. And we're starting with the yellow. Now, the only reason I have the thin pieces of yellow is because I couldn't find solid yellow like this anywhere except for in the thinner size. SureBonder does have some in this size, but they're out of stock right now. So the only size I could find on the internet as of now is this thinner one. So we're just gonna start with the yellow. You could probably start with the orange and be just fine too, but I like to start with the yellow because it's the brighter color. Really gauge where I'm at, and I just add this everywhere where the glow was. That yellow's looking pretty bright compared to the glow, but we'll see after we get the orange on. So I used to do it a little bit different. Mainly because I didn't vary the widths of all these little streams coming out of the middle of the pool. But I find if you vary them a lot more, it'll look better. So I'll try to do that. All right, I'm kind of mixing it up just a little bit, adding some texture. Okay, now it looks a little bit off just because it's just yellow with the orange glow. If you can even see it on camera, it's kind of contrasts bad, so we'll see. I might have to end up adding a little bit more glow to it. But we're going to the next step, which is orange. And first thing I want to do is clear all the clear stuff out of my glue gun until I get orange. Almost. Now I'm going to try to save that with my other thermoplastic stuff to melt down later. And reuse. I think that's good. Okay. And we're just going to start adding orange details in. Shouldn't need to add too much. In the future, I want to try making my own colored hot glue, which I recently watched a video on, and I guess all it takes is melting down your hot glue and mixing in a little Crayola crayon for whatever color, or part of a Crayola crayon, and you can get colored hot glue, which I find is really cool. And I try to make it more orange towards the outside and more yellow towards the inside, so it just looks hotter. This is basically no paint, hot lava. That right there looks way good, I would say. Let me finish the rest of these, and then I got one more step before we get into the glamour shots. I know it's a short video today, but I think it's a short but useful video. Definitely want to try this out if you haven't tried it. It's fun. Alright, and if you feel like you need to add a little bit more of one color or the other color to it, you can go back in and just do some touch up. Just go in. It's going to melt some of the hot glue. You can even blend them together if you want, which looks cool. So like right here, it's kind of see-through, so I'm adding a little bit more of the yellow just in the middle. It looks nice and bright. Like that. And then the last, well, this is the last thing, but the next step I usually do with anything that with hot glue is you got these little hairs. I don't know if you can see any on there. There's some right here. I don't know if you can see it, but if you just go over it real quick with a flame, just a mild flame, nothing like a kitchen torch or anything like that. Just a regular old lighter like this. And just go over it real quick. It's going to get rid of all those little strands of hot glue that you don't want. So now I want to add just a little bit more detail. And I'm going to be doing that with some cream color or antique white. You can use really light yellow or even just white if you want. I just like the tone of this. I brush with a bit of a point. We're going to get some of this on there. And we're just going to add some white places and some of the middle especially. Just some streaks of white to contrast with the other colors. Like that. I don't know if you can see it from there. You can kind of see it on camera there. And this is almost the last step. So all we got left now, we could go in and add some more glow, but I think I like it the way it is. The lava really stands out with the dark tone. With the dark glow and the dark rock. Makes it nice and vibrant. So we're going to leave it the way it is. And we're going to spray a layer of varnish on it. And then we'll get into the glamour shots. Credit where credit's due. This wasn't completely my idea, at least using the colored hot glue. I have been using hot glue for quite a few years now to make lava, but specifically using colored hot glue to make it came from another creator who I'm a big fan of. His name is Sean with Aardoor Minis. If you haven't seen his channel, you want to check that out. I'll have that link in the description as well as his Instagram. He has a bigger Instagram following, and he's trying to build his following here on YouTube as well. So if you don't know him, check him out. He did this kind of thing, but he used clear hot glue with orange, then he put LED lights underneath so that it glowed. It looks really cool. It just sparked some thought process in my head, and I decided to give a few things a try. Colored hot glue is perfect for lava. Perfect.